Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I am going to do a quick little haul. I went to the Bath & Body Works outlet in Calhoun, Georgia last night, and I had been to a couple of City Trends and got a couple of items. So I just want to quickly walk you through the items that I got from the outlet, and big shout out to Birth and Bosses with Felicia, who let us know that these were $2 at the outlet and not $3 like they normally are. I typically do not shop at the outlet during semi-annual just because a lot of people are shopping and it's like very picked over. And I usually can almost always go out there and get items for $3. So I don't really shop semi-annual. But when Felicia had mentioned in her video that they were ringing up $2 without a coupon, I knew with my coupon they would ring up for, less expensive. So I'm pointing out here, excuse me, a way to know which ones are basically those $3 items, and they could be hidden all around the store, especially for a clearance event or semi-annual sale. So this is Into the Night, and I decided to pick this up because customers specifically asked for that. Again, I'm pointing out that it has like that E, or I don't know what that actually stands for. I guess I should have did some research. It's just like the metric system or how they calculate weight overseas. And so if you see the foreign language on the back and that E in front of the ounces, or however they calculate grams, I'm not sure. I guess I sound a little ignorant here. But that means that it came from overseas, and those are the discounted products. So they were all ringing up $2, and then with your 25% off coupon, $1 and change. And they came from overseas, like Dubai or something of that nature. And so if they're sold in the States, they must be sold in the outlets at a discounted price. I'm just showing you that it's the body cream, same formula, in that classic scent. So I got all that I found of those. Those weren't on the normal $3 table. They were hidden, so you have to kind of go all around stores. This was something else that I noticed, and so these were also on sale as part of the $2 and $3 table, but it was additional price off for the clearance. I keep on saying clearance event, but it's semi-annual sale. So I got several of those. This one, which was odd to me, did not have the overseas writing or the symbols that normally would, but they were also ringing up for the same price. It's $2, and then I used, of course, my 25% off coupon to get all these products for $1 and change. And then the warm vanilla, I did get that with my that was $3.99 with my 25% off coupon. It came to $2 and some change. So I got a lot of those small, inexpensive sets, and I did that because to bring the holiday feel to my table. In the Twisted Peppermint, they did have some Bright Christmas Morning, but it was not, it was 75% off, and it wasn't from overseas, and so it wouldn't be that price. So I did not pick those up. So yeah, I have that there. And then I am going to show you this little quick gift that I had put together, more so as a tester of how I would kind of run this. I like to have for, vendor markets or, quick sales for the hodies. We want very inexpensive gifts. That was just literally a couple of penny items in that gift that I made, and it was just kind of a mock-up. But I will use these containers. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about these containers here. They are from Dollar General, and you get 6 in a pack for $1. And so, it comes out to cents on the dollar, literally, when you divide them up for containers. And so I'm digging in the trash to get the bag that they came out of. And they're called the snack trays, and they're in the dollar section at Dollar General. Here's the UPC if you guys want to look that up. But they're in that dollar section, and they, I guess, kind of are used for like barbecues or food items. But I got a couple of packages. Well, just one package, but I'll go back and get some more. to run my inexpensive gifts in. And of course, you know, I had got all these, when these pennied out, red triangle socks. I have tons of these, and that's an understatement. So many that they're like stuck behind my TV and underneath my couch. I have so many penny socks. And so I'm going to run these with, in those little snack trays. And even inside the Bath and Body Works bags that we got for free, they fit perfectly in there. Not standing up, but like facing down, they will fit in there. And I'm going to run it with some of my Twisted Peppermint, just for an inexpensive gift to have at a vendor event. You can do them with 2 pieces, or you can even run it with just 1 lotion. I don't know exactly how I'll do it, but I am going to include that. A lot of those as some of my inexpensive gifts. So you can do them for, you know, $10, $12, $15, whichever your price range you want to do it for. If it's got 2 pieces in there, it'll definitely be $20 or higher. But just for like 1 piece, you know, $15 is fine for me. Yeah, so that is just a quick concept that you can do when you go to these small events. You want to have a lot of quick, inexpensive concepts. So I'll do that. I was even telling you can run it with just the cream. I probably won't, because the cream is kind of pricey itself. But I will, you know, do that for Christmas as well. So the champagne toast. And again, guys, if you want to get some of these snack trays, they're at Dollar General in the dollar section. I'm just playing around with a bow here just to, you know, add another touch of something there, just to kind of show you a little mock-up of what a concept could look like if you wanted to do that. And then I'm going to move on to show you what I collected from City Trends. So shout out to Still Classy, who did her live, and I saw that she had some of these perfumes, and she came on to tell us in the dark. So that's Still Classy. She has a live every Saturday. If you want to check out her channel, you should be subscribing to anybody that you see makes baskets. Just go ahead and subscribe to them. You never know what deals you're going to find by watching all the channels. You never know when they're going to put out a video, so make sure your notification is on. There's a lot of, deal shoppers out here who make gifts and show us. I'm saying that scent stinks. I don't really like that one, but it was $1. But yeah, if you see someone making a gift basket, you need to go ahead and push the subscribe button. Set on your notifications. There are tons and tons of people out there. Still Classy, Shanta Queen Facing, Pooh, Unique Designs, Claudia, Daddy's Treasure Chest, Kimberly Showers, anybody and everybody who's making one. I saw Donna's house. She posted a video this morning with 97-cent house shoes that I've never seen before from Family Dollar. So I'm going to go out there. So you should be subscribing to Donna House. Also, I got these purses for $5 from City Trends. I thought they were a great investment. And that's why I got the warm vanilla sugar that is not was not one of the $2 products. But since I saw that, I had a 25% off coupon and it would be around $3 once the $3.99, and the 25% came off, I went ahead and got that because I knew I had these 2 items here. I usually don't do body washes with purses. I do a spray or a lotion. And so I thought that would be good to go with those items there. And so all the items that I talked about today, outside of the socks, obviously I got those earlier through the year. But all of the items, so the perfumes, the sprays, and the Bath and Body Works, all of that cost less than $90. It really was like 80 something. $62, I believe I spent at Bath and Body Works, and then 2 of these gift sets were $3 a piece, so that was $6. I think it ended up being like $16 worth of perfumes from City Trends, plus this $10, so that was like $26. So like 80 something, less than $90 for all the items that I discussed here today. And I know when I do that purse and a piece of Bath & Body Works, it's going to be $95. And so that will cover all of this. But this was my little kind of smell good haul. I'm bringing this down from my shelf, which this also was a $3 product on the table a while back. And they had a couple of these, but I didn't get any more of those because I thought that was a summer scent. But I want to show you. So you can see how it usually just tells the fluid ounces and not in milliliters. And then you can tell by that writing on the back. If something is in the milliliters or with the writing on the back, it's going to always be $2 or $3 at the outlets. Okay, so really you should be looking for those, and then the other items that are on the table are just probably overstock. But the ones that come from overseas are in the same current packaging that we have now in stores. It just was meant for overseas. So that's a little tip if you're shopping the outlets and to know where to look. I'm also showing you these products that I got. Well, my mom purchased these for me a while back from the Victoria's Secret outlet. We do have one of those here in Georgia. Only way I knew about that was because Joy from Baskets and More told me. And these were $2.99. So if you go to a Victoria's Secret outlet and you're here in Georgia, it's in Discovery Mills Mall or in Lawrenceville, Georgia. Yeah, so that's where that is at. If you want to go there, and I have a couple of sets of that. And that concludes the haul. All right. See you guys later.